Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here again. Second video we're dropping today. Earlier, we spoke about Boza, and what would have taken place earlier today with Boza, right? And now we're doing a video as it pertains to what is taking place with a young gem by the name of Omari Hutchinson, seeing the big young Wonderkid from out of the Arsenal youth rank. Seeing, so by the way, knock up the like button, guys. Knock up the like button. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so as yet. Free and easy ways to support the channel and to give the youth them a strength. Seeing, and you have good reason to knock up the like button because me personally, I don't know, it is good news, it's great news, right? For me personally, it never really mattered whether he stayed or whether he good. Jaja, whether he stayed or whether he left. See me a make up word. Whether he stayed or whether he left, as long as there were plans for him, good solid plans, and as long as those plans included a significant amount of game time, right? So that is very important. So we're going to talk about Omari Hutchinson now. Yesterday, banner on the end of your screen, Arsenal boss Arteta makes big decision on the future of Omari Hutchinson. And that is Omari Hutchinson, who just recently made his debut for the Reggae Boyz. By the way, we need to cap that player, We need to cap that player ASAP. Seen? Young gem, young Wonderkid from out of the Arsenal youth rank. All right. So this article is on the Metro.uk. See, incredible platform. The article is titled "Arsenal refused to let two academy stars leave amid interest from Reading." Interesting. It goes on to read, Arsenal are planning to keep midfielders Omari Hutchinson and Miguel Aziz in their plans for next season, despite the duo being linked with loan moves away. Aziz, 19, spent the first half of this season at Portsmouth. Meanwhile, Hutchinson, 18, has been playing for Arsenal's U23 team, where he has scored 6 goals in 17 appearances. Reading are reportedly interested in signing both players on loan as they look to add quality to their squad, following a close shave with relegation in the Championship last term. And for those of you who don't know, there are a number of games towards the latter end of the season where Omari Hutchinson was on the bench for Arsenal, in terms of on the bench for the Arsenal first team. Right, he didn't make any appearance for the Arsenal first team, but the young Wonderkid was on the bench. He was in the match day squad for the Arsenal first team in the English Premier League, which is a big deal, right? The article goes on to read, however, according to the Sun, the Gunners want Aziz and Hutchinson, who is already a Jamaican international, to stay at the Emirates so they can be integrated into the first team. The article continues. The report goes on to say that the club's qualification to the Europa League will see young players given a chance in the competition. And the Sun's article is entitled Inside Arsenal's Summer Transfer Plans, with up to 9 first team players looking to go out. Right? So that's the article in the Sun. So, and by the way, the article in the Sun spoke about Mikel Arteta having big plans for young players like Hutchinson, where the UEFA Europa League is concerned, right? So this Metro article continues. In recent years, the likes of Bukayo Saka and Emil Smith Rowe have rose to prominence by starting matches in the Europa League. Meanwhile, manager Mikel Arteta will need a bigger squad next season to cope with the extra matches. All right, that part isn't important as it relates to Hutchinson. However, this party, speaking earlier this year, Arteta revealed he's expecting to be very active in the transfer market. He said, in quotations, I am expecting, so yes, a busy summer. I think both competitions, the Champions League and the Europa League, require a much larger squad because of the amount of games you play is much bigger in both. If you can financially afford it and we don't have to do the turnaround in the squad that we have had to do, if you ask me, it's 22. If you ask me what I want, it's 22 outfield players and 3 goalkeepers, right? So, as I said, the article, spoke about, the Sun article spoke about Mikel Arteta having plans for these young players where the Europa League is concerned. So the Metro here states that the report, referring to the Sun's report, goes on to say that the club's qualification to the Europa League will see young players given a chance in the competition, right? So, yeah, that's basically it as it relates to Omari Hutchinson. Let me give you a part of the Sun article as well, right? The Sun article reads, and Arteta is ready to allow promising youngsters such as Charlie Patino, Miguel Aziz, and Omari Hutchinson the chance to cut their teeth in the Europa League group games. Seen? So that's the part in the Sun that is pertaining to Omari Hutchinson. So apparently, Mikel Arteta has plans. According to the Sun and the Metro, Mikel Arteta has plans for Omari Hutchinson in the first team next season, and those plans include European competition as well. Hopefully, this young player stays at Arsenal and gets considerable amount of game time. I am not in favor of him staying at Arsenal if he doesn't get the game time that is required to help develop the young player, because young players need game time, and that's facts, right? Young players need game time. So it would be very disappointing for me personally if he were to stay at Arsenal and not get the game time that he needs to properly develop his talent in order for him to maximize his potential. Right, you see on your screen here a picture with young Omari Hutchinson and the great Pele. Right, Omari Hutchinson has been in the Arsenal youth ranks since he was very, very young. Right, so that's my 2 cents as it pertains to this. Right, again, the headline at the foot of the screen reads, Arsenal boss Arteta makes big decision on the future of Omari Hutchinson. So guys, knock up the like button, guys. Knock up the like button. Subscribe to the channel as well. Both free and easy ways to support the channel, guys. So, and support the channel and give the youths a strength. So take care, stay safe, guys, and until next time.